Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be working on line in your workbook. Okay, so the items that you're going to need for this lesson are these four little shapes. Okay, the color shapes. You'll need a glue stick. By the way, glue sticks can be found by the whiteboard. Okay, and after you're done using the glue stick, please make sure that you really cap it, like screw it back on and place it back. All right. You're going to need a pencil to write with, although I'm going to write with a pen because it's a lot darker. Okay. And I want you to be able to really see it. All right. So you need a pencil, and I think that's it for now. Okay. Got some does things. So first thing I want to talk about is what is a line? A line is a mark that spans the distance between 2 points, okay? So for example, oh, see how bright that is? That's beautiful. If I had 2 points and I connected it, that would be a line. Another one that I kind of like to tell people is I say that a line is a dot that went for a walk, okay? It kind of goes with this. It says it can also be described as a path traced by a moving point. So if I have my point and I kind of move it around, I'm going to get a line, okay? Now, lines, they're all different kinds of lines that are out there, all right? So we have horizontal lines. Now, you should be copying this, okay? Vertical, diagonal. We'll go two different ways. Move this up there. Fat, so we can actually make nice fat lines. We can have very thin, curvy, straight, jagged, and smooth. Kind of like the kind of smooth transition, okay? And these types of lines, now there's also other lines. We have interrupted lines, kinds that kind of break up, and we have lines that can actually create patterns as well, too. So we can kind of mix in, match with these. Now, let's go to the bottom. It says, what can lines do? Outlines an object. So, for example, see this? It can outline an object. It can tell us where we have the inside and outside of things. Suggest emotion, okay? So for example, this jagged one looks like to me like it might be like angry, or a lot of noise. Create value. So see how this fat line looks kind of dark and this looks lighter? So value is the lightness and darkness of a color. So it kind of does that. Creates texture, all right? This kind of looks like it might be curly, like fluffy, all right? Suggests movement, kind of like water. Lead the viewer's eye. So when I look at horizontal, I tend to look back and forth. Vertical goes up and down, diagonal on a diagonal. Okay? So far, so good. Next, all right, so we have different types of lines, okay? First type of line we actually have is called a cross contour. So we have this one. So go ahead and grab out your blue stick. Cross contour means that it's going around the edge of things. So for example, if I was going to show that this was round, my arm, I would do a curve, okay? So I would go straight, curve, and straight, okay? So we have cross contour. Next, we have actual lines. Okay, I got this one. So when you're outside and you might be looking at something, okay? Oops, let's put that over there for now. Clean that up. We have actual lines that exist, okay? So when we're outside, we might see the road, we might see the edge of the road, or the actual dotted line might be there. Implied lines. All right. Implied lines. Now this one's kind of neat, okay? Now check this one out, okay? Now we can kind of see the lines of the sun, right? We got lines that are radiating out. But you see the white space? The white space is kind of what means implied, like we're getting the idea that there's extra lines in there. So these like little white areas, they also look like lines going in. Contour. Contour means the edge of a line. I'm going to use that extra. There we go. Look at that. No waste. No waste at all. And we're going to place that on here. Okay. So contour lines are the outside lines of things. Okay. All right. So let's cap our glue. All right. Let's move on. So we're going to move to the next page. So hopefully between this and your video that you've just watched, we kind of get the idea of what a line is and what it looks like. Now let's move over. So what you're going to do is on this page, you are going to create some stuff in these. Okay, so first one, it says lines can vary in width, length, and direction. Experiment with lines, drawing lines that show a variety of those qualities. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a section with different kinds of lines. So for example, I might say, you know what? I like the idea of kind of like these interrupted lines. And if you guys want to use this first one, absolutely fine. Okay, so interrupted. So then you're going to do a different one, okay? A different type of line. There could be thick lines in this one. There could be thin. There could be lines that, cross over each other. All different kinds in this one. Next. Says, do you know what the way a line is drawn can show emotion or feeling? Experiment drawing some lines below that show specific emotion. Show a friend before you label them, okay? Can they guess what you're trying to portray? So what I want you to do is I want you to kind of like draw, think of different emotions, okay? It can be happy, sad, excited, kind of like mellow. See if you can create some kind of line in each one and see if your friend next to you, okay, even if they're not your friend, it's okay, the person next to you can guess. After you're done, please write the emotion underneath. When we're all done with both of these pages, it is time to get out this, okay? So right now, you should have your initial on the outside, okay? There should be no designs on here. It should be just the outline, all right? The only thing in Sharpie should be the outlines. Got it? Good. Okay, you're going to select one of your sections, all right? And now what we're going to do is we're going to put all sorts of different kinds of lines in there. Now, when I'm grading, okay, what I look for is I look for effort in trying to get your idea and your point across, okay? If I only put 3 lines in here, I don't see the effort on you trying to tell me, oh, this is the one that's going to be talking about line, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to create all different types of lines in here. You may use any type of media or medium. This means any type of art materials, okay, that you like. Now, over by the whiteboard, there is a huge section of different art materials, okay? You can use marker if you want. I actually really like the idea of pen because it was nice and bright, okay? And you're just gonna go in and, you know, add in your lines. Now I'm going to make these lines look like they're crossing over. All right, so these are wiggly lines. There we go. And you're going to fill in one section, okay? When you're done with this section, okay, I like you to stop, all right? Reason being is because we should not be filling in the whole spot, only one section. When you're done with the one section and you get this check to make sure that you are understanding how this whole process is of learning from a video and you get the okay, then you can continue on with the next lesson. All right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is all that you need to know for today.